Welcome to the world of exploration. Welcome to the world of learning. Let's start exploring. Let's start learning. This is your very own educator, teacher, philosopher, guide, mentor, friend, preacher, guru, one and all. And this is the one stop destination wherein we all are going to learn together and wherein we all are going to grow together, right? So, and bloom together and blossom together. You're right. So, having said that, now let's start off with our studies, right? Because it is very important for us to study at the same point of time. So we'll have, we'll study in an activity-based manner, right? Or fun way. Let me just share my screen. All right. Yeah. So, in today's session, basically, I'll be covering, as you can see, canonical English. Just give me a moment. Canonical English. Wait a second. Give me a second, guys. Wait, I just. Yeah. So in today's session, I'm gonna be talking about canonical. I'll just not do much of the I'll not experiment much, but no. So in today's session, I'll be discussing about canonical English literature, which is obviously of PG level, and I'm gonna be discussing poetry and the key areas of it, right? So we do have metaphysical poetry, right? Then we have romantic poetry, then we have Victorian poetry, and then we have modern poetry. So these are the four categories that we can actually classify poetry. So the poetry is divided into, you can say, metaphysical poetry, into romantic poetry, into Victorian poetry, and into modern poetry. Is that right? Is that clear? Now, and always make sure to see the beautiful information that is written in an exquisite way, that is contact us, and the number is also mentioned on your screens. So do not forget to contact us for our paid batches, because they are also going side by side. So in my paid batches, I would be providing you with my notes, and I would be providing you with the access of other uh, of other live sessions, or of other recordings as well. In English Gurukul is the one-stop destination for all of you guys and for me to come and connect with each other, right? So English Gurukul, the Odyssey of education. All right, so let's begin. These are the must-know poets and their works. Now, John Donne is basically famous for The Sun Rising. So, The Sun Rising, right? Or canonization. So these are the two beautiful poems written by John Donne: The Sun Rising and Canonization. William Wordsworth has written Tintin Abbey and Prelude, right? William Wordsworth is famous for Prelude and Tintin Abbey. S.T. Coleridge is famous for Kubla Khan and Ancient Mariner. S.T. Coleridge is famous for Kubla Khan and Ancient Mariner. Alfred Tennyson is famous for Ulysses. Alfred Tennyson is famous for Ulysses and In Memoriam, right? So Alfred Tennyson is basically famous for In Memoriam and for Ulysses. Clear? W.B. Yeats is famous for The Second Coming, which is again a very important poem from your exam perspective as well. Ulysses is also very important. Kubla Khan, Tintin Abbey, The Sun Rising, all of these are very, very important. The Prelude, they're very important. Then W.B. Yeats has written this beautiful poem, The Second Coming, from which we also get the title Things Fall Apart, because it's there. Center cannot hold, so you have to be thorough with that as well. Then Sailing to Byzantium, again, is written by W.B. Yeats. Sailing to Byzantium, again, a place that holds significance, right? In Christianity. Yeah. Or wait a second. Yeah. Or it was in Irish. Yeah. Just check, guys. You can check it out. And T.S. Eliot is known for very, very popular The Wasteland and Prufrock, that is the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock, right? Then, clear? So all of these are the major, so these are the poets: John Donne, William Wordsworth, S.T. Coleridge, Alfred Tennyson, W.B. Yeats, T.S. Eliot. These are the poets and these are their works. The Sun Rising, Canonization, Tintin Abbey, Prelude, Kubla Khan, Ancient Mariner, Ulysses, In Memoriam, The Second Coming, Sailing to Byzantium, The Wasteland, the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock. So T.S. Eliot has written the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock. T.S. Eliot has written The Wasteland. W.B. Yeats has written The Second Coming, Sailing to Byzantium. Alfred Lord Tennyson has written Ulysses, In Memoriam. S.T. Coleridge has written Kubla Khan, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, right? Then William Wordsworth has written Tintin Abbey and the Prelude. John Donne has written The Sun Rising and Canonization, right? Then we have, again, you have to contact us on this number that is given on your screens. And this is the one-stop destination, that is English Gurukul, the Odyssey of Education. Clear? So now we move on to the question, that is unification of sensibility. Unification of sensibility. Unification, what do you understand by this term? And who must have used it, or who is by who must have pioneered, or who must have made use of this unification of sensibility? It's associated with Eliot, right? It's associated with B. You will answer B is the correct option. It's associated with Eliot. Clear? So unification of sensibility. Unification, when you unite. So unification, you might have heard about unification of time, about the three unities, right? Time, place, and action. And then the plot is there in drama. There are three unities. So herein we are talking about unification of sensibility, and it is associated with Eliot. Then we have, again, you have to contact on this number, and you have to come on to English Gurukul Odyssey of Education. We have our online batches, right, which are going on, and I'll be basically starting off with a new batch on 15th of Jan, right? So all those who are interested, kindly contact us, and for further queries. If you have any queries, you can even let me know in the chat box or comment in the comment section below, or you can call and we will be uh, we will be very humbled, right? So in memoriam is an example of elegy. So in memoriam, that as the name only suggests, in memory, that means in memory. So in memoriam, that is an elegy, right? Let's move on. Then we have drama, periods covered. So what are the periods? So these are the periods. So we have Elizabethan period, then we have Jacobean period, E, J, right? R, M. So you can actually have an acronym, right? I'll just, so you have E, J, R, E, J, R, M. Elizabethan, Jacobean, Restoration, Modern, right? So Elizabethan, these are the, so these are basically the periods that are covered in drama that you need to keep in mind, and contact us on this number, and you have to come on this destination, that is English Gurukul, the Odyssey of Education. So these are the periods in drama. So under drama, these periods fall. What are those periods? Elizabethan, Jacobean, Restoration, and Modern. Elizabethan, Jacobean, Restoration, and Modern. And which all works lie under these, which all plays, you have to tell me in the comment section by commenting in the comment section or writing in the chat box or by messaging me, right? You can just let me know in order to enroll into the new batch, right? Now, who are the key dramatists? We get to see that William Shakespeare wrote Hamlet, he wrote King Lear, he wrote Macbeth, he wrote many other plays, but he's actually known for Hamlet, he is known for King Lear, he's known for Macbeth. These are some of his phenomenal works that we can say. So William Shakespeare obviously is known as the Bard of the Avon. So he had written Hamlet, he had written King Lear, he had written Macbeth. He has contributed so much, like in English language and English literature. He's the one, we can actually say that he's one of the pioneers. He is one of the most brilliant writers, right? Then we have Christopher Marlowe, who wrote Dr. Faustus. Again, a wonderful thought that has gone into it, because it's all about that how extreme knowledge can actually um, lead one in order to gain extreme knowledge, in order to be in that rat race, in order to be a winner, how you can actually lose out on your morals or values or the sentiments or the emotions that you have. So in the pursuit of knowledge, you can actually go on the wrong track or path. Then we have Ben Jonson, we get to see Walpole, right? Remember that because we have a lot many Johnson. So we have this is Jonson, right? Jonson, Johnson, not Johnson. H is not there. Remember that. Walpole, in Walpole, N comes, and in Johnson, N comes. So draw that association. Then we have George Bernard Shaw. His most famous work is Arms and the Man, right? Arms and the Man, right? Then we have Samuel Beckett. Again, a very, very famous play, Waiting for Godot, which is written by Waiting for Godot, which was written by Samuel Beckett. Yeah, Samuel Beckett only, key dramatists. So these are the key dramatists, right? So these are the key dramatists. So William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, Ben Jonson, George Bernard Shaw, Samuel Beckett, Waiting for Godot. It's all about the two people who are randomly, who do not, find any sort of existence, who do not believe that, still they keep on thinking about, pondering about that something will happen, but basically we are talking about existentialism over here, right? Then we come on to tragic flaw in Shakespeare refers to A, destiny, B, moral weakness, C, social pressure, or D, supernatural force. So the answer is B, moral weakness. So tragic flaw in Shakespeare refers to, when we are talking about Shakespeare, what is tragic flaw, guys? Tragic flaw is basically nothing but when there's this, when you feel that there's a perfect kind of a picture, or perfect kind of a scene, or perfect kind of a scene in a, whether it be in a novel or in a drama or in a picture movie, um you will find that the you according to you, the hero would be perfect, but something would be there that you'll see that actually would lead to the downfall or the tragic flaw or the tragic end, because he has committed some mistake due to, it could be either because of confusion, or because of the chaos, or because of the something that that the character lacks, right? So that is the moral weakness. That is the tragic flaw, right? That is the tragic flaw, right? So moral weakness would be the right answer. Then we move on to the next one. What is the next one? Second question. When is it not coming? I think it is getting stuck, and it is creating a problem. Just a second. Wait. Yeah. Then we have Waiting for Godot, which belongs to absurd drama. So it belongs. So we have realism, we have naturalism, we have absurd drama, and we have romanticism. So realism, naturalism. This is something that you guys are supposed to tell me in the comment section below. What do you understand by realism? What do you understand by naturalism? What do you understand by romanticism, and what do you understand by the lake poets or romantic poets? So who are they? Who are they? For example, we have Southey, right? We have Wordsworth, we have Shelley. These are the lake poets, right? The romantic poets. And similarly, you have to give me examples for, and you have to tell me what do you understand by naturalism and by realism. And Waiting for Godot belongs to absurd drama, because we are talking about the absurdity, right? Absurd drama immersed. Then we come on to the prose or fiction, right? Important novelists and texts. So we have Jane Austen. You all must be in awe of her, like seriously, because Jane Austen used to write um in a way, her style was that each and every young like young each and every young person could relate it with. It used humor, it used satire, it made use of romanticism, like not romanticism movement, but yeah, or the real romance, right? So Pride and Prejudice. Then we have Charles Dickens' Hard Times, right? Then we have Thomas Hardy, Tess of the Urberville, right? Then we have Joseph Conrad, Heart of Darkness. E.M. Forster, A Passage to India. Virginia Woolf, Mrs. Dalloway, right? So Virginia Woolf, Mrs. Dalloway, right? E.M. Forster, A Passage to India. Joseph Conrad, Heart of Darkness. Thomas Hardy, Tess of the Urberville. Charles Dickens, Hard Times. Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. Clear? Then we have stream of consciousness technique. Uh, it's associated with Dickens, Woolf, Hardy, or Austen. It's associated with Virginia Woolf. Not only Woolf, because we have Beowulf as well, who is actually associated with the Old English, but hearing by Woolf, it should be actually Virginia Woolf. So please write it down, Virginia Woolf. Otherwise, you can also now you can get confused. So don't get baffled, don't get confused. Just write Virginia Woolf so that it remains in your head. Stream of consciousness technique is associated with Virginia Woolf. Conductors. I have been mentioning this in my slides that you are supposed to contact us, right? Contact us on this number. And this is the one-stop destination, that is English Gurukul, the Odyssey of Education. Now we will be studying literary terms and criticism, key literary terms, right? So we have allegory, symbolic narrative. What do you understand by allegory? It is a symbol, it refers to symbolic narrative, right? Catharsis, emotional purification, that is given by Aristotle. Catharsis, emotional purification or purgation, whatever you want to make use of. Objective correlative is given by Eliot. Objective correlative. Do not forget this. Some people, again, some children, some of you guys, kids, get confused between that negative capability is given by whom and objective correlative. See, negative capability is given by Keats. You can remember it like that, right? Like you have in Hindi, right? So the sound of or s, right? So objective correlative is given by Eliot. Hamartia, that is again a tragic error. So therein we were talking about tragic flaw. Herein we are talking about tragic error, right? So hamartia is the tragic error. Irony is the contrast between appearance, so what appears to be is different from the reality. So, difference between basically appearance and reality. Then we have critics and their theories. So we have Aristotle. Aristotle gave poetics. Longinus gave us sublime. Matthew Arnold gave us touchstone method. T.S. Eliot gave us tradition and individual talent. F.R. Lewis gave us moral seriousness. New criticism gave us close reading. Structuralism was given by Saussure, Ferdinand de Saussure. Post-colonialism was given by Edward Said. Post-colonialism was given by Edward Said. Clear? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once again, we'll just revise. Aristotle, Poetics. Remember that. Aristotle, Poetics. Longinus, Sublime. Oh, how sublime, sublime. How sublime that water was, how sublime the scenario was. Sublimity should be the nature, right? Matthew Arnold, touchstone method. T.S. Eliot, traditional individual. T.T. Traditional. T.S. Eliot, tradition and individual talent. F.R. Lewis, moral seriousness. F.R. Lewis, moral seriousness. So, for example, we have Lewis genes, right? So you can relate it with that. That it's related to seriousness. That you have to be morally serious in order to um, tailor those genes, in order to have the perfect fabric, and in order to weave that fabric, right? So I'm just telling you guys so that you can remember it easily, right? Then we have new criticism, which is related to close reading. New criticism, just remember that close reading would be done in the new era. So new criticism. Then we have structuralism, SS, Ferdinand de Saussure. If you can't remember the entire name, just remember the first or last name, right? Post-colonialism is given by Edward Said. Post-colonialism, Edward Said. Then we have touchstone method was proposed by, we have discussed right now. It was proposed by Arnold, right? Uh, you have to contact us on this number. And this is the one-stop destination, that is English Gurukul, the Odyssey of Education. Do contact us if you want to enroll in our course. And I promise you that you're gonna benefit from it, right? Then, death of the author is linked with Derrida, Barthes, Foucault, Saussure. It's Foucault. Alright. So Derrida, Barthes, Foucault, Saussure. So death of the author is linked with Barthes, right? It's night, so that's why I might be feeling sleepy, but yeah, I have to it's late at night, but doesn't matter. If we have to study, then we have to study, right? So famous works and authors. So this is the rapid fire round that we are gonna have, that we are gonna, you know, so just freshen up and pull up your socks, because we are gonna have a rapid fire game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In order to boost our spirits, and in this sublime ocean of knowledge, we are gonna dive deep into the recesses. Yo, right? So we have the author Milton, then we have the famous work Paradise Lost. So Paradise Lost is written by Milton, right? All English literature lovers must know this. Then we have Gulliver's Travels. It is written by Swift, Jonathan Swift, right? Then we have Absalom and Achitophel. It is written by Dryden. Absalom and Achitophel. It is written by Dryden. Ode to the West Wind is written by Shelley. P.B. Shelley. Right? Ode to the West Wind is written by P.B. Shelley. Ode on a Grecian ode. Do not consider, most of the students get confused between Ode to the West Wind and Ode to the Ode on a Grecian urn. Ode on a Grecian urn is written by Keats, my dear. It's written by Keats. Do not get confused by ode. Seeing the word ode, don't be in don't panic, and don't be in such a great hurry that you just see ode and you just take Shelley. No, it's written by Keats. Ode on a Grecian urn is by Keats. Ode to the West Wind is by Shelley. Shelley is going with the wind, gone with the wind. Remember that? Oh yeah, Gone with the Wind. Who has written it? Mention that in comment section below. It's included in your pop fiction. That is popular fiction. I don't know, my screen is getting stuck. What's wrong with it? Just a second. All right. Have we covered all the slides? Just check, have we covered all the slides or something is left? I think we are done with all the slides. Yeah, we are done with all the slides. So I'll just show you once again from the starting. So you can see this poetry, curious, metaphysical poetry, romantic, Victorian, modern, MRVM, metaphysical, romantic, Victorian. Starts with metaphysical, then comes from romantic, then comes Victorian, and then comes modern. M, metaphysical, romantic, Victorian, modern. Just go through it. Quickly. I have another class, and today I'll be late. Like, I will be having two more sessions, my paid batch sessions, and it will be, it's already very late. It's 10:39. I have to take. So just be quick. Hurry up, guys. I need to be there in the other two sessions also and teach them. Just make the acronyms, for example, for the periods and for this periods covered EJRM. You can even do for the works, right? No, this is working. Earlier it wasn't working. No, that is also coming. This option is also coming. All right. So I think we are done with it. Yep. So with this, I come to the end. I do conclude this session and I come to the end of the session. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, guys, I'm putting my best efforts forward and I am taking a lot of sessions. I'm doing it for free for you guys too, for my YouTube viewers and for the paid ones. I have two more sessions, so it's actually 10:40. So I'll be having two more sessions, and then I'll just wind up. Um, it depends. Actually, it depends on session also, because sometimes you just go so much into depth that you just forget about yourself, about the time, and about everything, and you just keep on explaining. So you also need time, and your students also need time in order to register. So just watch and pause and watch and pause and watch and pause. Go back, pause, watch, pause, go back, rewind. So rewind and play, rewind and play, right? So that you remember whatever word is uttered by me. Because by studying just like that, by studying um by studying, you don't understand to that extent. But when somebody is teaching you and is uttering words, is speaking, right, you understand better, and it's trying to make you understand, then you understand better. So do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. All right, so for now, this is Sukriti Joshi, ma'am, signing off. Bye bye, namaste, radhe radhe, jai Shri Krishna.